On my way, on my way, on my way down. On my way, on my way, on my way down. You were the one that was trying to keep me way down.
We're
like the sun, no, you know I found.
So yesterday I had the opportunity to meet with a lady who does past life regression. It's something that I've always been kind of curious about, but honestly have had no huge interest in. I was told that I could go over and meet with this lady for free, and I wasn't doing anything else, so I did. And I am very glad I did. If you are curious about past life regression, it is basically a guided meditation where the facilitator kind of brings you in and then you ask your guides and the universe to take you through your past lives. Just like anything you do spiritually, you're allowed to kind of make your own rules. And since yesterday was just going to be like a demonstration of, you know, this phenomenon, I guess you call it, she asked me to focus on a happy life and one that would serve me to know about now. I got exactly what I asked for. I was very much awake, but I did feel like I was in the deepest meditative state that I could possibly be in while still awake. What I saw was myself as a young 20-something, maybe late teens, Indian woman with beautiful hair, and she was so happy and full of joy. In her Indian tribe, her husband was a young warrior or someone else who had a lot of, you know, respect, and we, me and my husband, were very, you know, vital members of our tribe and our community, and we had 2 or 3 at least little Indian babies running around. And I was barefoot, and in the vision, I turned, the Indian me turned, and when I popped up, we noticed each other. She turns and she sees me, and I see her, and we're both like, ugh. And she knew it was me. And because she knew it was me, I knew it was her. And there was just this flash of recognition between myself and I. And I knew it was me. It's like if you saw someone walking down the street and your gut reacts to them and you feel like you recognize them in the instant before your brain says, oh, that's Tom or whoever. It's that instant recognition. And I felt like I was drawn to her from here, from my chest and my stomach, and I just felt like the minute I saw her, the distance was closed between us, and she held me and I hugged her and I started to cry. And of course, I talk a million miles a minute and I know I only have a little bit of time with her, and so I go, I have all these questions, and I'm tripping over myself to try to ask the right question because I'm sure there's something I wanted to ask. But basically, what I settled on was the one question that's really important in my life right now, and I scare my family, I'm sure, when I ask this question, but it's like, why am I here? If I could always be on the other side with my loved ones and in that joyful, happy place, and I still get to see the people on the human plane, why would I stick around? Like, why do we choose to come here? And basically what she told me, and what the facilitator, the practitioner of this regression told me also, which is interesting because she didn't know what I'd experienced in my vision, or maybe she did, was that as a light worker, a person who can deliver messages, healing messages, and do the things that I do, I chose to come here at the beginning of my life because I wanted to help people. this is a huge deal in my life right now because I got beat up by people in recent years. I had two bosses that were truly sadistic people and wanted to see their employees hurt and be afraid as a result of them and around them. They wanted that. They were very not nice people. I had a boyfriend who did things or attempted to just destroy my life brick by brick. So and all of his friends ganged up on me. So I feel really beat up by people and beat up by the world. And so I have these wonderful gifts and I want to help people, but at the same time, I am angry at people. And I'm being really honest when I say that, but I don't like people all that much right now. I think people are mean. I think they're short-sighted. I think they don't try very hard. Not everybody, but for me to grow as a person and for me to grow as a medium, I have to deal with the pain that these people are obviously still causing me because it's very much a domino effect. I feel blocked in my connection with others. I ask the universe, why am I feeling blocked? And I'm led to this experience where not only former me from a past life, but my Tino, my spirit guides, and some practitioner I've ever met are all saying, you have to, just relax and open up. And so the big message is, I have to open my heart back up to people. And this is not going to be easy. So, past life regression is unbelievable. It's just like any other spiritual tool, though. You have to feel ready and you have to want it, I think, for it to work. Thank you to all my new Twitter subscribers, YouTube followers. I think we're up to 30 countries and 45 US states. Viewers in all those countries and all those states. Thank you so much.